everyone, and welcome back. I'm HBGaming, and this is War Thunder, and that's a Tiger H1. Today I'm going to be taking my German line out. If you watched my last video, you saw what I've got from each tier, and this is the Tiger H1, which is a 5.7 battle rating, 162 pin on the normal shell, on the AP. Let's take a look real quick. So, 165, sorry, 162, up close to 165, but most of what you're going to be shooting at is in between the 100 and 500 meter range, at least for the most part, depending on Kursk or something like that. It may be, 1,000 to 1,500 meters, but and then you've got a heat shell, which doesn't matter how far your range is, it's still 110 millimeters, and then HE 16 millimeters. You're not going to be penetrating anything. You certainly can do damage to open top TDs. But as you can see, I don't have it fully unlocked. Still the engine, tranny, and just a smidge more on my elevation mechanism. Anyway, I've got the Panzer IV F2, which obviously is fully unlocked. The artillery support comes in handy quite a bit. 135 or 133 pin. I guess I'll use the 100 millimeter. The heat is 80. APCR, which you're looking at 173, and HE, which is 12. Which so the difference between the Tiger H1 and the Panzer IV F2, as far as HE goes, isn't much. You don't get a lot of penetration out of it unless you got a large shell like the KB2 or SU or ISU 152. But this tank, between the two of them, I'd much rather play the Panzer IV. Almost, it's got pretty good penetration for. I take it into the same rating as the Tiger H1, but I still can penetrate most of the tanks that I come up against, especially from the side, obviously, but even frontally. It's a pretty nice little tank. I've got the winter camo on it. And then you've got the Stug, the Sturmgeschütz 3G. As far as that goes, I just recently unlocked it. I've got, half a dozen battles in it, but not my favorite tank. The ammo, once I get this unlocked, I think it'll probably, it is this unlocked. As you can see, the penetration is 135. It still, it still does a fair amount of damage, or I should say, it can one-shot most tanks. Because of the penetration, but it's a slow-firing shell. At 750 meters per second versus the APCR at 930, and the penetration on this jumps up dramatically, basically another third or a quarter at least, another 40 millimeters of penetration. But as you can see, it drops off fairly quickly once you get up to 1,000 meters, 130, versus this is 109, so they're you only got, your penetration basically drops, the extra percentage drops in half, so anyway, it's the 75 millimeter, but it's the TD version of it. So let's take them out for a stroll, and another quick one. Tunisia. can see I don't fully, I'm not fully stocked as far as ammo. I figured 27 is enough, and if I'm firing heat, you know, another 24 shells, that is plenty. If you don't take everything, you're not filling up your whole tank with it. So I believe it starts down in the bottom in the hole there, and then adds as you add ammo, it fills up to the top. So basically, not quite half. Obviously, I should probably take less, but the turret doesn't have as much ammo in it. So, and the turret on this seems to gets pinned quite a bit from the front there, at least for me. The whole tank gets pinned, to be honest with you. I lose crew members in this pretty easily. That's why I said in my last video, the battle rating for this tank is, I think, just a little bit too high. Going up against tanks that penetration is just too high for it. But I don't think. I mean, I regularly face basically Tiger 2s or the what would be the Tiger P. I think it's called the Tiger P in this as well, but I'm going to try and get my turret rotated a little before I go around that corner, in case there's something out there. There is something on the other side somewhere. Tickets. My counter's not going up, so here it is. Of course, I should have shot at him. Yeah, I should have just shot at him before. And as you can see, like right through the ring there. Got my crew. M6 is a pretty good tank.
Enemy forces have captured that zone.
I have enough spawn points right now, so I can either return.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
I think we'll get it here.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Let's see. Take a look at the stats real quick. You can see, I mean, most of these tanks, there's the 4501P. And that's, I don't remember what the, I think that's at least a 6. And this is a 5.7. These tanks that I'm going up against are just above my battle rating.
We have taken position.
There's the Tiger P. Of H1s in this, but you also got the M4E. What he's doing here. He's got H1. an E variant. Tiger 1. There's the Panther A. These guys are capping out, or they were capping out. I don't know, they haven't moved up very far. Pretty nice looking tank though. I like the skin on it there, the armor, the way it looks. It was originally to keep sticky, or magnetic bombs off from the tank, from what I understand, but kind of neat that they put that in the game. See, the word on this has it. E. Panther D.
A little more effort and victory will be yours.
Interesting skin on that. Your globe there. Unfortunately though, I died too early. But that is War Thunder. It'll happen in
Attention to the designated grid
all the tanks as well. But
Attention to the designated grid square.
you get one shot. I didn't get one shot, but basically that first shot took out my gunner, so I couldn't take a shot on him. I probably would have pinned him, or I would have taken the tank out. I'm not sure, but M6 isn't that difficult of a nut to crack. But it'd be nice if these guys would move up a little bit. They can't see the B spawn point there. That's the difference, this is more of a simulator, so you camp a little more. Like I said, I'm more of a get into the action type of player, so anyway, I'm sure we'll win this. I don't know, these guys seem to have locked it down here pretty well, so head back to the hangar here. And nice thing, you can get into the next match pretty quickly. Obviously, not a lot done there, so. My next War Thunder video, I'll probably take out the Americans. I don't know if I'll do the British till I can get some more of it unlocked. Low-tier matches in this are, kind of boring. I don't know. It may be boring for you guys watching this right now, being that I'm not very high up, basically tier 2 and tier 3, but take the Tiger out again. And I do like this map a lot more. Tunisia, it's too many rocks in the way, I guess. But this one's hilly, but at the same time you can get on top of the hills, whereas a big boulder sitting there, you just kind of have to creep out around it. Obviously tanks don't move nearly as quickly in this. You can't rock your tank back and forth and move around like you can in other tanks. You can poke out and move back in, but it's harder to acquire your target, because as you can see, the reticle moves around quite a bit more. But we're gonna go try and hit on the C point there. Looks like we might be going up against more Russians in this, because there's more on my side. I don't know if that's how it works necessarily, but it seems. Seems like it. Well, it might be more Americans, I don't know. I like the way the racers come. I don't know where that shot was going. He may have bounced that off of a hill or something. Said much more. Oh, that must have been a rock that I was shooting at. He must have been up higher than that. It would be nice if this guy would let me go back. Yeah, he's up higher than that. Isn't that? I'm gonna have to move up. Get behind the cover of this. Yeah, as you can see, he just flew right past me. I couldn't see where he was at.
Enemy forces have captured a zone. The target has been destroyed.
Shot into the side there, and he's up there, but I can't. He must be behind the ridge right now. Trying to get my range out of that, so he's not 800 meters away.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Guy right around the corner here from me. Oh boy, motor's down. Oh, phew. That's... Turret's down. Can't move. I don't know if there's still a guy there or not. It looks like it's smoking, so no. But luckily I got this Tiger E next to me. He can take a little bit of punishment. Take it off from me at least. So we got 2 crew members right now, so loading is going to be quite a bit slower.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Dead already. I don't know why he's shooting at him, but
Back up.
TD over the other side of this. I'm going to move up while I'm capping. Down below him. Why I'm not loading, I don't know, but must have been a breach, looks like. Been damaged. He went right through the front of the tank car. Even when you angle a little bit in this, I think it doesn't do a whole lot, but I'm going to take this out. I've got all 3 cap zones.
Attention to the map.
Much faster tank than the Tiger. Quicker haul, quicker turret traverse. And once I get into a opening here, I can tell you that speed-wise is quite a bit faster as well, but looks like we're gonna won this as well. Hopefully that last battle, I'll check the results, but I'm pretty sure we won that last battle as well. But when you get a good team, you can do quite a bit. When you get a bad team, much harder to do anything. You may get a couple kills, but you're certainly not going to carry your whole team. Much more dependent on the rest of your teammates, which is fine. Which is, I guess, I don't know, it's not necessarily good. When you got a bad team, you got a bad team, and you're just kind of screwed. But as you can tell, the other side isn't not able to do a whole lot of anything, probably. Kind of over there, cowering in the corner. I don't. Looks like it's smoking. I can see somebody and get a shot in it. Is that a guy right there? Oh, he's smoking too. I'd say he'd be wide out in the open. This T-34-85 would have probably wrecked him if he... Very hilly terrain. More so than maps in that other tank game. Do have the ability to send in artillery with this tank. They don't have a whole lot left. Top player on their team is doing pretty well though. Kills, one cap, or no, one assist. I think that's what that is. Yeah. They're there somewhere, huh?
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
Scooting right along here at 20 miles an hour. Dead. Artillery coming in. Where did that come from? Up there? Oh, right there. Yeah. Oh. Right through my upper front plate there. Yeah.
Attention to the map.
Take the Stug out. You'll be able to see all three tanks. See the turret traverse. I should say gun traverse, not turret traverse. It's pretty lacking. Oh, that's maybe 20 degrees to each side. I'm not exactly sure. Probably not even that. Maybe 10 degrees to each side, 15, something like that. See the reload speed is maybe 7 seconds or so, somewhere around there. No machine gun on this one, but ultraverse isn't bad. No one's going to sit there and circle strafe you in this game that I've ever seen, at least. maybe a light, one of the beginning tanks and one of the beginning TDs, you might be able to get strafed, but I've never been, so say that it can't be done. Less likely, I guess. A burning wreck right there, a T-34. Two took somebody out there. A little boring, kind of boring game here. Both of them haven't, neither of them were very good on my part, but normally I have a little better game than what I'm having. Still 6th in the team. Gotta win, so. 4,200 lions or credits, basically. Or 10,000 total. 1,461 onto the next vehicle. Jagdpanzer. I got my elevation, some tracks. Yeah, we'll start on the filters. But once again, that's War Thunder. See if my crew. I've got much better crew in these tanks. Add one on to the driver there. I don't have this one up to expert qualification. 230,000 credits is more than I'm willing to spend at this time. I'm still trying to get my other tanks up. Once I raise the level of my other trees, I'll probably start saving up the credits. But let's see here, 38. Don't have anything to be able to do for that one, and my Stug. Only 2. Didn't get any real credits in that, or experience in that one, so. And like this was a new crew. I think I moved, I moved one of my crews. Oh, when I got the H1, I think I moved. Let's check out the research here real quick. I don't remember why that crew isn't that good yet, but anyway, that's the German tiers, or the German line that I have. Hopefully I'll continue to do more of these and show the progression of each tree, and you'll get to see them as I go through them. Early on, these back here at tier 1 isn't really worth watching any videos of anyway. In my book, I don't know. I don't really like them. I didn't like going through them, but I don't know. They just weren't that fun early on. But Americans are up next, so stay tuned for that one, and subscribe and leave a comment, please. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you next time.